But listen, red player needs to really hammer this dock down though. I need to really hammer it down now. I need to somehow get away with that villager. Wait. Oh my god, he barely got it. Wait. Blue can't attack the villager anymore because the dock is blocking it. The villager is actually invincible. The palisade is blocking the fire galley from the top, and the dock is blocking it from the bottom. This villager is invincible right here. Okay. The villager is actually invincible. Alright guys, welcome back to another Guess the ELO episode. We have a quick game here on 4 lakes. I didn't know we can do maps other than Arabia. A 4 lakes game between JC, we'll call him JC, playing in red as the Byzantine, versus Thanoi, playing in blue as the Lithuanians. Ooh, he's going for the Lithuanian build right off the bat. If you guys are new to Guess the ELO, basically, I'm watching a live rank game. I'm minimizing the chat so I cannot see any chat influence, and I recommend that people do not spoil for other people by searching up the names. Please. And it's going to be Lithuanians versus Byzantine on 4 lakes. I already said that. Guess the ELO. For those who are new to Guess the ELO, we cast a live ranked game. I don't know these players. I don't know how good they are. And the point of it is to try to guess the ELO of the game by the end of the game, based on what I see and based on what both players are capable of doing. It's supposed to be an educational commentary, a fun commentary. We'll point out the mistakes and we'll point out their strengths, and we'll try to guess at the end of the day how strong these players really are. I have to guess within 100 ELO gap. So if the guy is 1401 and I guessed 1500 or 1300, I'm wrong. If the guy is 1401, I have to guess 1400 to be within 1401 to 1499. I'd be considered correct. And for me to win, I have to guess at least one other ELO within 100 bracket, as I said. Anyway, let's take a look at this game and see exactly how strong these players are. So right off the bat, he went for the Lithuanian play. I have to watch this guy. He's also luring a deer. Dude, this could be a really solid level. Because this is not an easy build to pull off. And he's also pushing in a deer meanwhile. Is this like a potch smurf? He's been playing Lithuanians on this map. Alright, so he's pulling in a deer. Got the house going on. It's like this, he has the build pretty well. Pretty good build so far. Pushing that deer. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on blue player though. I want to take a look at what red's up to as well. Red is not Lithuanian, so he doesn't really have access to that kind of opening, and he's also playing as Byzantine, which is a decent civ on this map. He's gonna go for a more standard. Ooh! Using the TC for the boar. Yo, this is a high level game. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like 1600. So far, I'm very impressed. We're seeing a fancy Lithuanian build, getting that dock up early, and you might be wondering why is this build. Ooh, one mistake though from the blue player. He didn't leave a vill on the shorefish. You should pretty much always leave one on the shorefish. That's a mistake. But it's okay. It's a small mistake. But yeah, why is this builder good? Because you can take a look here. Lithuanian player has the dock up earlier. He didn't idle his DC at all, so no downside to this. And he has an extra, maybe 1 or 2 fishing ships by the time Byzantine player is able to get his dock up. So it's just a way to get a nice little fishing ship lead, which then translates to faster feudal age, which then will translate into just more resources in general, which is obviously a very good thing in Age of Empires. First board going to town. He's doing a boiler, a house, and the deer lure at the same time. He's struggling a little bit, but it's pretty clean overall. Well, okay. Deer goes back. Everything's disaster. All right, that's his first board, by the way. He is pretty greedy with the board, with the deer lures, though. I don't think you need that many deer lures, to be fair. Ooh, that's a bit messy. But that happens. Red player, on the other hand, he's walling in his villager like he's doing that. That's a really good step, right? Walling in your vill there is very smart. I do think that's a really, really good move there. And blue is adamant to push in all his deer. He really wants that. Red player's going to get house for a tad, but not a big deal overall. He has both his boars already done. A gifted sub from Molly420 to Martin Pizzano. Thanks for the gifted sub, man. Appreciate it. Alright, 4th fishing ship is out right now. Another vill coming in, taking the boiler and going back. Very good. Very nice. He'll wall up as well. Okay, so right away, I can fast forward here because there's not going to be too much more going on in the dark age. But right away, I'm not sure about this wall. That wall is a bit weird. Right away, I'm seeing really good openings from both players, honestly. I've been quite impressed by both players here. I do know that they're not noobs. They're not noobs. I'm thinking intermediate somewhere. How much exactly is their elo? I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to take a look at the rest of the game and try to get a reasonable guess in here. And feel free to guess along with me as well, both in Twitch chat and on YouTube, to see who was right and who was wrong by the end of it all. So generally what Lithuanians wants to do is sneak a villa and try to dock elsewhere. I see mining gold, so we might see him go archers. They usually want to sneak docks either to the side lakes or to the enemy lake to try and fight early. Yeah, so red player's trying to do that. Wait, red player just tried to sneak a vill right through blue's town center. That was very ambitious, to say the least. If he quick walls this, I'm going to lose my mind. What, Palisade? Oh my god, these guys are sick. These guys are sick. Blue now has to respond with a fire galley. These guys are really good players, man. I really like it. Okay, meanwhile at home, Blue Scout is causing a bit of mischief in the lands, but nothing too crazy. Could be a gate and a palisade there to wall that guy in if he wanted to. But the dock will come up here in the corner. Blue spots it though, which is really all that matters here. No way, he's gonna trap him. Make a gate, a gate. Oh, I would have made a gate, man. Not bad. Nonetheless, he gets some damage there. Gets the quick walls down, dude. This is a crazy game. I'm pumped up for this one. But listen, red player needs to really hammer this dock down though. I need to really hammer it down now. I need to somehow get away with that villager. Wait. Oh my god, he barely got it. Wait. Blue can't attack the villager anymore because the dock is blocking it. The villager is actually invincible. The palisade is blocking the fire galley from the top, and the dock is blocking it from the bottom. This villager is invincible right here. Okay. Sorry, I meant invisible. Can't see him anymore. He's dead, obviously. Obviously. Invisible, sorry. Slip of the tongue. Happens. But yeah, so now we see Byzantine fire galleys coming out of this dock, which makes a lot of sense. You have the faster firing fire galleys, which is good. We're seeing Lithuanians going for a dock on the right-hand side as well now. So he's feeling pretty confident about his situation. And he's also got a few scouts on the battlefield. So he can maybe do something with those guys. And we're just seeing the Byzantine player just go for some quick wall up here. And we'll see what he can do a bit later on there. Alright, I like the mining camp. Dude, this is really high elo. Like, I'm actually tempted to say 1800 so far from what I've seen. Like, there's been some insane plays on both sides. And both these guys know exactly how this map is played. Both of them know exactly how it's played. And I think I've never heard of any of these guys. But there could be a lot of 1800s I don't know. Like, the game's been out for a while now, right? Alright, so Fire Galley's now in the corner being masked. The thing is, with Byzantine, if he had his villain in the corner, I'd say he has a chance. But since the Lithuanian player is one fishing ship always ahead, this is going to be a really hard transport ship. I don't know about that one. All right, but the scouts are making their way across the battlefield now. I don't know why I keep calling it battlefield. Across the map. It's like a battlefield. It's kind of a weird word to use. What's red player up to? He's massing some crossbows for some archers and making a couple spearmen as well. So he might be able to put some pressure very soon. But like I said, this little area here, I don't see red winning this. Even with Byzantine, you will lose. Like, the question is, I think the best play might be to just snipe fishing ships, honestly. I think you snipe fishing ships and you call it a day. But you cannot fight against his water. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think you'll just lose this fight like, every time. Yeah, he's just gonna lose every time. I don't think that's a good idea. Unless you want to open with a demo or something. Ooh, red wanted to go for a dock on the top, but blue stopped him. Blue's now going to go with the villager of his own, getting a dock up. He's got good control of the top lake as well. So we're actually seeing a really, really, really good play from blue here, honestly. He's getting some upgrades on the scouts, so I'm not sure if I agree with that. And the reason I don't like the upgrades on the scouts is that they're not really... You can't do damage to the scouts because the guy's fully walled. And also, there's no immediate threat attacking you, so you don't actually need the upgrades at the moment. It's kind of just extra. Wait, what? How did red win this? Wait, what? I wish I could replay. I think blue was attacking the dock because the dock is very low HP and red actually won the fight. Oh, that's a huge mistake from blue. I was just complimenting him, but he makes a massive mistake. But like that... That can happen to anyone, right? That is a big mistake, though. I don't know if he can survive from that. Because he's going to lose a few villagers right off the bat, right? A few fishing ships, rather. Which, you know, we can call them villagers at this point in time. Workers. This dock is going to go down, though. Red should probably just delete it at this point. And blue's not getting horse collar. Okay. So if there's one criticism, or two criticisms of blue so far, he's making too many scouts, getting too many upgrades, and making too many farms. On this map, you don't need too many farms. You just need fishing ships. And okay, granted, he did lose some fishing ships here, but still, this many farms and horse collar is not needed. You almost never want to get horse collar in feudal age on this map. Almost never. I would say maybe even 100% never, but let's say 99% of the time. You don't want to get horse collar in feudal age. So I am starting to see some cracks in the armor for blue. He's looked very solid, but he's now made 2-3 mistakes back to back here. And it's cost him quite a bit. That being said, it's not completely over. Like, the game is not over. It's actually very competitive. But I would say slight advantage to red, who will get a faster cast each time. And you know what? He is coming forward with 2 spears and archers. And blue could be in some trouble here. Blue could be in some trouble. If the archers are able to get into the gold. Yeah, blue can be in a lot of trouble here. He has no answer to that. He has a lot of scouts, but he's lacking bloodlines here. So I don't think he'll take a great trade there. Red is in quick. Kills a vill instantly. Goes for a second vill. Ooh, 1 HP. A little bit of a lucky situation there for blue. But red is going to snag 3 villagers. And this is already a good fight for red. Even if he just takes the fight, he will lose the army. Like, red will 100% lose the army. Except if he uses the fire galleys. These guys are insane, actually. What the hell? My voice is gone. That's how insane these guys are. Dude, red is playing insanely well here. The next level plays there. Using the fire galleys to defend your archers and using the range of the archers to harass now. And always the threat of running back to the fire galley is too big, so the scouts can never engage. Beautiful. And meanwhile, red is up to castle age. Wow. I'm very impressed by this game. I actually think they're 1900s here. This is really, really good gameplay here. This is some advanced level stuff. Might even snipe that vill. No, but a bit unlucky. There's, ooh, a couple of HP vills. If red is a really, really good player here, he could potentially click that village and see the weakness there. He'll run back to his... Ooh, cracks in the armor though. Mystic on the micro there.
Blue was attacking red boats over the dock, which doesn't work.
Yes.
Red's victory.
Yes.
As red, what would you have thought of making only 1 fire galley inside the dock to let blue overcommit?
Usually that's pretty good idea, but you're probably still the loser as red, because you'd make 1 fire galley, you lose a villager, a dock, and a fire galley, and then blue would only commit like 4. Oh, he snipes the vill. 4 galleys, so it's not a bad idea, but usually red would still be not in the best position after something like that. But it could be decent as a salvageable attempt. Okay, I think we might have just found T90's Smurf account. I did say it was a good player, and he's making farms like this. This actually fits T90's description. If the server is like East US or something like that, I'm literally T90 confirmed. Is T90 streaming? No, he's not. T90 confirmed. You know, he's always making this Hera confirmed, MBL confirmed videos. I'm going to make a T90 confirmed video. Alright, red is redocking on this left-hand side. He's got a lot of resources reaching the castle age. He's got 3 ranges here. Could use a little bit more on the gold, though. He's getting a market. Maybe a second mining camp here could be really good. He's also going with a forward villager. I almost want to see him add pikemen. Because his macro is kind of bad. His eco bounce is kind of bad. They're adding a couple spearmen and maybe even going for a pikeman switch could be a really good way to make use of the food and wood that he has floating here. But instead, he's going to add a town center at home. Okay, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I think aggressive play is much better if you have a lead like this. But okay, getting town center, it's not really a mistake in and of itself. All right, second stable coming down. Now, the thing is for blue, he actually doesn't have the stone to make a tower. He's made a tower on the right-hand side. Even if he buys 100 stone, he won't be able to make another tower. So he's in a bit of a pickle, losing 2 villas right off the bat. And red is destroying him, man. Red is all over with crossbows, doing a great job at keeping blue honest. Snipe this vill. Dude, hit it. Please. No, okay. Red's still playing really well, though. I like it. I like it. Small micro mistakes there, but I mean, you know, there's a lot going on. Everyone makes those. Blue did a really good job winning the water on the left-hand side. Now, blue is going to have knights. He's going to go with +2. The thing is, I fear his economy is not good enough here. He doesn't have a lot of fish. Oh, a huge mistake from blue to not go... You need to go like 8 fishing ships on these lakes, guys. If you have a free lake, you go like 8 fishing ships. 6, 7 fishing ships. Not 3. 3 is too little. Now, red's doing a good job of just sniping farms, doing as much damage as possible. Very, very good. And again, more vills dying for blue. Take a look at the vill count here. 49 for red, 39 for blue. Blue trying to go for a counterattack with the scouts. Not doing a lot, though. 3 TC boom for red player. Red player is clean throughout. Not a lot of mistakes from him. Blue, he looked very solid at some point in the game. He did a lot of good moves, but he also made some mistakes here and there. He needs to clean up the gameplay. And even blue, I think he overinvested here. Like, that's five fire galleys. That's a lot of investment to just kill one dock, right? I consider red the winner there, honestly. Making a dock to bait out 5 fire galleys. If you bait out 3, it's considered, you know, even trade. But then blue styles the lake, so he's happy with it. 5 is a lot, and blue is forced to idle constantly his economy, while red is gaining a massive eco lead at home. So I take back what I said about the push. Red is making it work with a boom at home, and that's totally respectable. Like, I think I would have went for a push because I'm maybe more of an aggressive player at certain times, especially on ranked ladder. But it's totally respectable to go for a boom and just pressure with a few crossbows. And he'll probably hover around his dock area as well, because if he hovers here, every fight will include four fire galleys pretty much, which is really good. And I mean, the Lithuanian player is kind of screwed right now. He's getting housed badly. He's trying to go into the gold on the top, but he's got 1 TC only. He only has the 6 knights, like 5 knights actually, and red wins this fight actually. Red wins this fight. He's gonna run back to the fire galleys. Ah, this is obnoxious, dude. This is obnoxious. Blue is so done with this game. Does red have ballistics? No ballistics yet, but he's getting the university in the way. The eco balance has been great. Villagers consistently being produced. Dude, I almost want to go 1900. This is very high level stuff. This is very high level stuff. I haven't spotted too many mistakes from red. It's been a clean game. Everything he's done has been clean. Strategy, macro, micro. I almost feel like it's a smurf, because I think blue played well, but blue got outclassed, honestly. Okay, he needs to get up to imp now. Yeah, he needs to get up to imp. Mining camp on the gold on the front, definitely very much reasonable. TC boom, monastery coming down now for the Lithuanian player, who definitely wants to pick up some relics now as we speak. And now it's ballistics and Imperial Age for red player. That's exactly what he wants. Needs to be careful though. These villagers are trolling him quite hard. Ooh, let's in the knights. Blue thinks twice about it. That was a good decision to not go in, by the way. If he went in, he would have lost all his knights. I need to hype it up though, just in case. So if red, okay, blue's alert. But if red wants to play like a dumbass, what he can do is he can run in here and just trade this army to snipe a few vills. I don't think it's a good idea, generally speaking, especially since I see the whole map. But it's something to consider at the very least. It's something that is an option for red if he so wanted to do it. But I think red's playing methodical. He wants to go up to Imperial Age, get that Arbalest spike with Byzantine, and just carry out the game from there. Easy as that. Very simple. Alright, a few knights making their way back. Just some random shenanigans here. Villager wants to make some houses. Red player did make a mistake, by the way. He should have made 2 fishing ships from this dock, 2, 3, maybe even 4, 5, because he has a lot of fish left. I can justify 5 fishing ships here. Red has ballistics, so blue's gonna take punishment if he tries to enter here. There's a Byzantine fire galleys. It's not a good fight for blue, I don't think. It's never gonna be a good trade here. You're never gonna trade well, because the fire galleys will tank so much. Yeah, it's just such a bad trade. Like, you're killing random fire galleys and losing precious knights. But at the same time, I think that just shows how desperate blue is, because he has no other place to be. Now red, what he should do, I know he's waiting for Imperial Age, but what he should do is still just move out with this army, because he knows how much army blue has. Oh, red may be making a mistake here. Now he should get cleaned up. Yeah, now red's gonna get cleaned up here. Okay, still microing though. Good micro. Dude, red's playing like a beast. I wanna know who this is. It has to be 1900, man. Like, this is so good. This is at least 1800. If this is not 1800, people are insane these days. If this is not 1800, I don't know what to think about it. Blue might go for the dock now. That would be a smart move, actually. But again, he's losing knights to random fire galleys. That's so many knights lost now. Like, it's another 2. Maybe even lose 1 more. So many knights lost to useless fire galleys. And now finally Red's moving out here. He's got the Imperial's power spike, which is really good. Like, I respect his decision to just stay at home because you don't know what the other guy has. You don't want to lose your army before Imp. Now you're Imp, you cannot lose your army ever to Castle Age Knights, especially in this mass. And now deletes the Siege Workshop because he wants to put a forward castle there. That's cute. Red played amazing, man. He's going to do the forward castle now. And the GG's called. Wow. We just witnessed a very, very quality game. That was insane. I'm actually thinking this is 1900, honestly. I'm going to guess 1800, though. I'm going to guess 1800. I don't know. It could be either way, but I'm going to guess 1800 because I think it's a little bit safe. Like, high 1800 might be pretty viable as well. But I would not be surprised if it's 1900 here. I could even see it being 1700, but I will say no less than 1700. No less than 1700, okay? That's my guess. So final answer is 1800. Real quick in the chat, just type your guesses here. Let me see what you guys are thinking. Considering both players around 1700, so somewhat. I see a lot of 1800s, see a lot of 1700. I see a couple 1400s. You guys are ambitious, eh? 1700. I think most people are saying around 1700. I see a couple 1500s. Some guy telling me he's in chat. Okay. Turbo Surge with the 1400 as well. So a few people saying 1400, 1500, 1600 as well. I'm going to say 1800 final answer. I'm going to stick with it. Let me start with Blue, who I think was the weaker player in this particular game. 1600, dude. And Red player was 1655. Wow. Okay. Red player at 1650. Yo, Red player, that was a very, very good game. I'm disappointed in my guess. Did I overrate the players? I felt like they actually just played really well, honestly. Really good quick walls, really good macro, really good decision making. Very just basic mistakes. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, there were some mistakes like no fishing ships, but these are like basic mistakes. 1800 players don't throw away knights to fire galleys. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah, but... Yeah, 1600 is not low elo, of course. I consider this intermediate. I thought it was an advanced game, though. I gotta say, that was really good. I'll play to both these players, honestly.